Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. Today we have Miss Katie James on with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
Doing good. Awesome. Sauce. Perfect. So, I have the hardest question ever to ask you. I hope you're prepared for this one.
I don't know if I am, but hit me.
Who is Katie James?
Who is Katie James? She is I. So I would say that as far as my music goes and who Katie James is, I write a lot of songs that just cover a lot of bases, especially for like relatable things, but I also try to write really upbeat stuff. I'm a very upbeat kind of person, so I love writing music that kind of reflects that. But yeah, and I'm just trying to make people feel good with my music.
Awesome. I love the way everybody answers this question in the third person.
It's probably all different. Like anytime like you ask that, some people might go their music, some people might go their personality or like where they're from. It go any direction.
It's very cool. Very cool. It is. Oh.
So tell us a little bit. We know that we just had a recent release out. Tell us a little bit about Tunnel Vision and where the idea came about. And
Yeah, so Tunnel Vision is actually probably my favorite song that I've ever put out just because it tells like the story of my love life relationship. So it starts off with like the breakup and it's like, oh no, but then it's like, oh, I found this guy that I really, really like. And then it goes into the chorus where it just has like a big explosion. It's like, oh man, this is what love is, you know? And then it kind of forgets about the past and just moves on to the present with him. And I just love it so much because also when I came to Nashville, country singer, but then since getting here I'm like I love pop music so much, and so it was my first pop release, and so there's just a lot of that just means a whole lot to me in that song.
It's a very cool song. It really is cool.
Yeah.
Thank
I think
you.
it just merges very nicely into the pop country area. I mean, I hate to say that country is more pop now, but it really is. So it just merges beautifully.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole big genre. I must admit, before I went into country, I thought country was just country. Until we started
Right?
doing this, and you realise there's like 100 million different areas to go off to when it
That's
comes to
so
country.
real.
So
I'll be at like a writer's round or something. I'll be like, what genre are you? And they're like, like rock country. And then somebody else will be like, oh, like punk country. I'm like, what? It's crazy, honestly.
it is awesome. Whatever you want with a country feel, you can have it, which is very, very cool.
Exactly.
Which is what, you can suit any mood. It's the best.
Mhm. And I think this is so true about the writing. Like you brought the writers down. I'm like, as a lyricist, that's the one thing I'm like, someone's like, well, I write in country traditional. And I'm like, okay, so that's more of just a story, 4 lines, simple like that. Are you talking about
Right.
your,
You kind of know what's about to happen. Yeah.
yeah. So we're just going with the normal standard, good old, yeah. Or are we just gonna wing it and see if 6 lines here, 8 lines there, maybe a chorus with 8,
See what
Honestly.
happens. See how it just flows through. I love it. It's very cool.
Exactly.
So apart from obviously Tunnel Vision being your favourite, what other song on the EP has to come in a close second?
Probably She's on Mine. Just because that song is like, I don't want to say it's unhinged, but it's like the exact opposite of what I usually write. And it was a co-write. So was Tunnel Vision. But She's on Mine was a co-write. And I had this way, the whole premises of She's on Mine is like, I'm wondering if she's on your mind like she's on mine, basically talking about the ex. And when I was in the co-write, I was like, oh, we can end it like this. And he was like, what if they break up in the end? And I was like, no, we can't do it. Like, no, I don't want to write that. And then he was like, hear me out. And I was like, I don't know if I can do it. And we wrote it and I was like, stop, it's so stinking good. And I remember when I took it to my boyfriend afterwards, I was like, look at this song I wrote. And he's like, we broke up? And I was like, no, that wasn't my idea. But yeah, I really like that song too.
I love the ways the emotion we broke up, really?
Poor boyfriend. Sorry, boyfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't about us.
It's make believe, really, I promise you.
Exactly.
Oh no.
sometimes those are the best ideas that come at the end, like, wait, what if you know,
Right, exactly. And I was
have
like
that
against
conflict?
it too.
Yeah.
Yes, right. And I was like, no, we cannot do that. But then it just turned out so well, and it's what the song needed, honestly. So, you know.
I love that. That is very, very
Yeah.
cool.
I think it's so
Very
cool. You take something like from real life, I'll take part of real life and you'll write like a really good story into it and just kind of mesh them together sometimes. Someone's like, oh, so you
Yes.
really, no, we didn't really do, no, that really didn't happen. Part of it's true,
Yes,
not the whole thing.
exactly. Right? I'll like post things sometimes and people be like, oh my gosh, did that really happen? I'm like, oh no, 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 I'm just really dramatic. Like it's inspired from something, but like nah.
It's like the dream cheating, isn't it? When you have those dreams and someone's cheated on you and you're like, really? Did that, you know?
Yes, yeah.
There you go, that's very cool.
So,
So,
oh, good.
go.
Oh, I was just gonna to tell some of the sheroes that inspire you musically.
Inspired me musically. Okay, so when I was really little, I absolutely loved Taylor Swift. Like I was like in first grade and was like, I'm gonna be a singer, you know, like from that. And then right now, I'd say that I really, really am into Maisie Peters. She's probably my favorite artist right now. But some other people who have inspired me like along the way is like Ed Sheeran, Thomas Rhett, Kelsey Ballerini. I feel like I listen to a wide variety of artists, but right now my favorite is Maisie Peters, and I feel like my songwriting is kind of drifting in that direction, and I'm here for it.
Awesome. That's very, very cool. Very, very cool. I was going to ask, what's it like? What are you studying at university?
Songwriting, actually. They don't offer it in a lot of places, but I found a place that offers it. I love it. It's so stinking fun.
I love it. I love how much fun you are. You're just like, yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
I have
I
a
love
lot of energy for sure.
We all need what you're on. We need it. We do need it.
Yes.
Us old people need your energy.
We need a little more energy. Yeah, that's
I'll
all
send
I'm
it
saying.
to you guys through the screens.
Just share it around.
I spread it.
Welcome to our new podcast called Share the Energy.
Yeah.
That's what this episode is actually called.
It is, yeah, yeah. Move away from what we normally do. Let's just do something completely different. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, it's so great to have that kind of a vibe, though. It's you know, sometimes you're just like, okay, let's go. Let's, you know, like you said, it's just nice to have that kind of a vibe and just, you know, enjoy and chat and
Exactly, exactly. It's just fun. It's just fun.
It is fun. It's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Perfect.
absolutely. So, what do you have coming up for 2025? Obviously, we know school's still there, right? We get that. But what else do you have coming up for 2025?
Well, actually, I'm graduating, so school will not be there. I'm graduating
Oh.
early, so I'm about to be done. I'm about to like dip out. But as far as
Nice.
music wise, I'm actually gonna be releasing 2 new songs in the new year, like right off the bat. So I recorded in the Sound Emporium studio here in Nashville, just 2 songs, like straight down full band, and it was so fun. And I was like, oh man, I'm ready to release them, and I'm so excited about them. But then I was like, I cannot release them during like holiday season because it'll get overshadowed, and I'm so excited for them. I'm not a patient person, but I will have to wait till the new year. So 2025, 2 new singles right off the bat.
Awesome. You're not a patient person. I would never believe that.
I know, crazy. It does not come off.
I love your energy. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so great. It's so infectious. It's like
It is for sure.
Y'all are so sweet.
Well, so I'm going to ask now, since obviously you're talking about the holiday season, any chance of holiday music in the future as well?
You know, I've never really thought about it. I know like a bunch of my friends have released holiday music, but I feel like I'm always so focused on the next thing that I want to do, that I want to tell people, that I'm not usually thinking about like Christmas music. But hey, I'll never take it off the table. Like, get me in the studio. If I write a banger like Christmas song, I'll do it, sure.
Awesome, awesome. So, what is your favorite Christmas song? Do you have one?
Oh, actually, oh my gosh, wait, it's how I haven't like started listening to Christmas music yet because I'm a firm believer Christmas starts the day after Thanksgiving. So I haven't started listening. Yeah, well, it is. Do you guys agree? Is
Yes.
that the good?
I don't celebrate
I-
Thanksgiving, so it's like Christmas. can
Okay,
celebrate.
that's fair. That's fair. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, then it comes the day after.
I
Oh my
Agreed.
gosh.
We don't put up the
Oh,
tree or
that's-
any decorations until after that. so-
Exactly. The day after, it's always decorating day. You like finish eating your turkey and then you're like, it's tree time.
Yep.
But my favorite song is Last Christmas because it's so catchy and I can listen to it 20 billion times without being like, I am losing my mind. So yeah.
I love that. Wham!
That's a great
Classic.
song.
That's a song you could listen to all year because it's just a love song just based at Christmas. So you could
Exactly,
get away with listening
exactly.
to that 12 months a year.
Yes, and
That's
there's
the only
something
way.
right, and there's something about the melody that doesn't like get annoying, where you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's just nice, you know?
As soon as it comes on, you're like, yep, we know this song.
Yes, exactly, exactly. It's like a comfort song.
Definitely. I love that song. Absolutely with you on that one.
Well, it has been a pleasure having you on, Miss Katie James, and you are more than welcome back
having me.
anytime.
Definitely.
You guys are so fun. I love this.
Awesome. Come back anytime. We can have more fun.
And it's been a pleasure having you. Make sure everyone you go check out the links below. Go follow Katie on her socials, and go check out if you haven't had a chance to check out her latest EP. Go check that out, and the new songs will be out probably by the time this airs. So go check those out as well.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time. We'll see you for 20 crazy questions coming up soon.
Yes. Bye.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.